Alright, this is the SKS that I'm going to be taking apart. I'm not too savvy on the technical terms of all the shit that I'm going to be taking apart of this gun, but it's basically going to be the dumbed down version of how to take apart an SKS. I've already cleaned it, but I'm just going to show you how to take it apart and put it back together. And this is the gun that I'll be showing you. Alright, 1 second. You see that? Yeah, it's good enough. Alright. Well, this is the SKS, and I'll show you step by step how to take it apart and then reassemble it. First thing you want to do is you want to take this lever right here and pop it up to a 90-degree angle. And it's easier to use a flathead screwdriver to pop it up. And once you pop it up, like that. Another thing you want to make sure before you start taking that shit off, make sure this is slidden up. What the fuck? Oh. And I'm a dumbass, but take a clip out first too. And you're gonna make sure this is forward, so when you take this off, the shit won't fire back. And to do that, you take this and a lever I showed you, you slide up at 90 degrees angles. At 9 degrees, you hold onto it like this, and slide that shit off. That's the piece. Just set that right here. And next thing's gonna come out is gonna be your recoil spring. And you want to keep these things like greased up, but you don't want that shit gobbed down there, because it's gonna fucking, it just makes it dirtier. And then you have to clean it later on. The firing mechanism thing will come out, and that hooks to this. And once you've taken that out, then the next thing you want to do is, and this is what the pieces look like. The next thing you want to do is you want to take your SKS, turn it upside down like this, and you want to there's a button. I don't know if you can see it too well, but it's right here, right behind the trigger. And it's fucking hard to see right here, but you put your fucking wherever you have to push down to it, right on the button. And you put in, hold on, and when you push this button down, it's gonna pop this trigger shit right up. Once you do that, comes right out. That's what it looks like. And oh, that's really not too hard to get out. It's pretty damn easy. And the next thing we'll be doing after that is then after taking that out, this entire piece of the gun, including the gas chamber and shit, is all going to come off this stock. And to do that easily, this one's kind of stiff, so I kind of have to move it around, but you can put your hand right here and just lightly, but the back of the stock down. It's just gonna follow with these. You take this, sit right here. Next thing you're gonna want to do is take off your gas chamber. And this is all for cleaning purposes. I've already cleaned this, but I kind of want to show you how to take it apart and put it back together, like I said at the beginning of the video. And do that. There's a lever right fucking here. And again, you want to use a you want to use this to slide that lever up. Again, at 90-degree angles. At 90 degrees. Keeps in angles for some fucking reason. And do that. This shit is flat right here when you pop it up, and so is the end of the gas chamber thing. You want it to be flush. All you do is just kind of get them flat together, and that shit will just slide right out.
Hey, Kevin.
Hold on.
I was just gonna tell you, if I can get this other Wi-Fi thing working,
Sweet.
I'll get all your money back. If you want it shipped to us, I'll send it back and get your money back.
Anyways, with this, what this gas chamber does is you're gonna pop that off, and then your gas chamber piston's gonna come out with it. You want this to be fairly clean. Don't grease it the hell up or anything. You kind of want to clean it with soap and water. From what I've heard from previous owners. And yeah. So make sure it's pretty damn clean. I'll set it right here. And set this aside. Next thing that's gonna come out is right up under here. You want to keep your thumb on that shit because it's spring loaded. And if you're not careful, there's a little thing right there you're gonna press your thumb on. And you would take this lever and slide it. Push that down and slide this forward. And it's gonna pop out. And what that is this thing. And to reassemble the entire thing is just as easy as taking it apart. You're going to just retrace your steps. Take this, push it down in there, put your thumb over the top of it, and once you get it down in there nice and snug, you want to pull that lever back so it traps that shit in there and so it doesn't fucking fire back out. Then again, you want to take your gas chamber piston, put it back in the gas chamber, make sure there's no shit on it either. Right back down in there. And then you're going to connect that to this part of the gun. Like that. And then right here, I'm going to lift this lever up again. I'm going to make it kind of flush. And you're going to make it flat. And when you do that, it's going to fucking... Motherfucker. It's just gonna pop right into place. And when you push that lever all the way back down, it's gonna lock that gas chamber in place. And after that, you're gonna want to take this entire piece of the gun, and there's a part where the end of the stock hooks right there, and the rest of the gun will slide itself into place. And you want that to be pretty damn snug. Reason being, because if it's not, when you're pushing back in the trigger, it's just not going to slide into place correctly. And again, you're going to take this, slide it right down in place, and it's going to fall right into place. And you just push down hard as fuck on it. And that little button that you push to release it is going to slide back over the metal piece to hold it in place. You want it to be really fucking snug, so it's not, and it's not good. And then after that, you're going to take these two items I think it's easier to lock them back together like the way they hook in. We're gonna go like that. Then you just slide them down all together as one piece into the gun. Then you take a recoil spring and push that right back into place. And when you're sliding this last piece on, you want to make sure this motherfucker is right out of the way, because it'll annoy the shit out of you if you're not paying attention, because this shit just not going to slide on. Slide on like this. And again, you got to make sure this shit is out of the way. That. Once it's got to slide on, you got to turn this lever up. But after it slides on, and just kind of wedge it in there all the way down, and you're going to slide this, and it's going to pop right back in place. And then you're done. And that's how you disassemble and reassemble your SKS. It's as easy as that. I'll get back to you again once I figure out the technical terms, but dumb down, that's pretty much the general way of tearing it apart and putting it back together. Thanks for watching.